Welcome to our YouTube channel, where wisdom meets inspiration. In this channel, we share valuable insights to help you become the best version of yourself. Our content is designed to uplift your spirit and enrich your life. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to stay connected with this incredible journey. Click the subscribe button below.
Professor Seligman once in his class, what he did was, one day he said, we won't have a class today. We'll all go to the movies. So students were happy. They went out to the movies. When they came back, he said, all you just fill up this questionnaire. And it's very simple. Rate the happiness you got from this movie from 1 to 5. 1, no happiness. 5, a lot of happiness. And they gave some rating. 3, 4, 5, whatever. Next week, again he said, today we won't have a class. Today we are going out to the east side of town where there are these poor kids and we have collected clothes and toys and everything. We'll spend the afternoon with those kids, make friends with them and distribute these gifts. And the students went out and did that. When they came back, Professor Seligman said, you fill out this form, what happiness did you get from it? Again, 1 to 5. Some people give 3, 4, 5, whatever. An interesting thing happened 6 months later. Suddenly in the class, he had never mentioned it earlier. Suddenly in the class he came and he said, here are questionnaires. Think back to those 6 months ago you saw a movie. How much happiness does it give you now, 6 months later? Rate it 1 to 5. And they rated it. Some of them couldn't remember the name of the movie. And most of them said, okay, we were happy, maybe 1, maybe 2. Nothing now. And you went out and made friends with those kids and you gave gifts to them. How much happiness does it give you now? 1 to 5. And all of them gave just about the same rating they had given on the first day itself. 4 or 5. Showing therefore that when you do something for others, when you really done something for others, expanded beyond the self, though you are giving your time, maybe your money, maybe gifts to others, you are not getting it yourself, you are giving it, and yet that gives you happiness. And it was such a powerful demonstration for the students that yes, 6 months later we are still very happy we did that. When you have, it's like it's a change in attitude which takes place. You have 100 rupees and it means that it can mean either of two things. I have 100 rupees, so this much I have, if I give something to others, it will be less for me. That's one attitude. The other attitude is, this 100 rupees is my power to give to others. Now it enables me to do something. I read this story about this one person had written, Reader's Digest somewhere. He said in our village in the United States, we had this thing, and the church would go and take collections for the poorest family in the village. And we were not too well to do, but my mother told us, all the children, that you will not spend your pocket money this month, save it so that we can give it in the church for the poorest family. And so when we were waiting that day on the church, we were very eager. He said, all my brothers and sisters, we are all taken our money and we are waiting to donate it. And the father, he announced that, so we have collected so much money, and he came and gave it to my mother. And that's the day I was shocked to realize, I never thought that we were poor. So they were the poorest family, but the children had been brought up with an attitude that whatever you have is a power which you can use for others, and that gives you happiness. Obviously, when you help others, you feel happier. When you feel happier, you feel inclined to help others. Unhappy person is less likely to be benevolent. And that's Emerson there. He said this wonderful thing. It's one of the most beautiful compensations of this life, that no man can sincerely try to help another without helping himself. If you really try to help another, you help yourself in the sense, at least in this sense, that you are happier. You feel better immediately.
Become Swami Vivekananda's messenger. Share the video with 3 of your friends.